Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is one. Oh, I'm a day late. It is Thursday. It is my Friday. I got the days mixed because my man usually works on Wednesdays and he didn't. I was on Tuesday on Wednesday, so it was Tuesday all day yesterday for me. But who is watching this election? Who even cares about watching what's going on with our votes and how these politicians is acting? Hey, Tasha, hey, boo, thank you for coming. Yo, it is driving me crazy, and I be trying not to watch the shit, but it got me watching. This race is really close. Let me just say this because I made it known who my vote went to. Um, but you know, God has the last say, and I have to keep saying that to myself. Regardless of what's gonna be done, is gonna be done anyway because it is written. But I've been praying really hard for Kamala because I really feel that she will get things moving. Um, I hate the fact that they always bring in Biden. She's the vice president, is but so much she can do. Like, people act like the economy got the way it did as soon as they got in. It was starting to get like that when Trump was in. People forget about C-19. That shit is around. A lot of people die. See, people don't think of stuff like that. But for me, this election, it's more than just who I want in office. For me, I want it for everyone. You know what I'm saying? The freedom to do what we like with our bodies. I do. I really don't do care because I'm scared of the RJ. Yes, so you getting that anxiety with me, Tasha. But we don't need to be worried because um I'm watching it with you and I'm seeing a pattern. Like, in between before I voted until and before that, I had a real bad anxiety attack because I was like, this man can't possibly go in. This man doesn't give a who about us. Like, what are people watching? And all I keep hearing is the economy, the money, how this. If God allowed us to go through this and still manage, whatever happens, we're gonna manage. That's the least of my worries, even though I see the price is high as hell too. Freedom to choose. He's trying to fucking be a dictator. Everybody's blaming. All his people say, "Oh, it was the comedian. It wasn't him. Oh, it was a joke. It was a dry ass joke, and it was offensive." Like, how can you excuse that? And I feel that birds are around each other think alike. So I'm just keeping my thoughts as far as who I feel what. But we about to make freaking history because just like we are a little nervous about this man, despite of how many Republicans we see and vote for him, even our kind, there's a lot of people that don't want his ass in, even his own kind, if you feel what I'm saying. They're sick of his shit. You start seeing Republicans shift towards Democrat and actually put their vote. He can fight real hard, but where he fucked up at is he fucked up with the Republicans. The majority of them. The good ones. The ones that stuck with him. Peep what's going on. Because there's being some exposure being done. The ones that are supporting him are down with that shit. Get what I'm saying? Is my opinion. I ain't no psychic. But I have known this man as a kid to be who he is. Stop him out to show some love, guys. Hit that like, thank you, boo. Hey, Fridays. I was listening to your live the other day. Yo, sister that you was talking to was throwing so many F-bombs. It just made me feel like I was home. I swear to you. Them F-bombs was coming. Yeah, she got to be Latina too, because we cussers. We are cussers. Well, I'm trying to get better. I have seen black women calling her Kamala. Girl, I'm over it. I'm over it. I say shit. Well, I had no choice but to give this man a chance, and I did that, and he didn't know what to do with it. He ain't do much. That motherfucker can't hold water. Um, I believe in being cordial, but being friends. The arch enemies, the enemies that he is creating out there. His wife is Russian. Check whatever she is. She's all down with that too. Dictatorship is my way or the highway. No, you can't have no AB. No, we can't give you no medicine for what you're going through. Hey Angie, hey boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are they're not looking into it. They're not looking into the fact that he's trying to cut Social Security. Yeah, you small business. What about when your ass get old? What the fuck are you gonna live on? Think about it. Think about your grandmother. Think about your grandkids. Think about you right now that you can make history. You can get your, just like we did with Barack, we could do it with this shit. We all know that motherfucker don't mean us no good. Come on, man. And the ones that voted for him, kudos to them too, for exercising their right to vote. You know, let's just be cordial and be positive. Cause real winners humble themselves when it's becomes uncertain. Am I correct? Yeah, Angie forgot all about it. This man, I don't watch. I think, to be honest, and you know, you could be mad. I think he's actually funny. The way he does shit. And, you know, with that COVID, and he had COVID, you know, he was sick as hell. He was sick as hell. He act like he ain't sick, and he's like, "I'm cured," like he's some god or something. Like, and y'all want this fucking clown in here that's gonna try to take away women's right. That's gonna try, if a cop purposely kills one of us, they're gonna get off. He's gonna get off. Hey, Platinum Queen, how are you? He's gonna get off. He's trying to give full immunity to these cops, these crooked cops. Okay? Yes, you seen that, Angie. I laughed so damn hard. Because he is a Gemini, and we are some comical people. But let me just say something like this. I'm a Gemini. I'm appalled. I don't even know him. You know how you be like, oh, he is so freaking embarrassing. It be, even in each sign, it be that batch that, you know, that we just don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And he's in that batch. And it's crazy. People dying. He's on the golf course like, it's okay, yeah, because it didn't hit his home until it hit him. You know what I'm saying? People was like, okay, the economy, the prices, okay, we fucking see it. But let's think realistically. What did we have to go out there and beg for food? What has that situation taught us? I know it taught me to boil on the fucking budget. It's taught me to be fruitful with my money. It's taught me to cook more. Those are the things that God has taught me in this season. You know, and not complain and be grateful that I'm eating something. Because He is a provider. You know what I'm saying? But the women's right for me, I said it's about principle or money. And if you love money that much that you're willing to pick that over freedom, then I don't even know what to say. Too many people died. Do you remember when he went to Puerto Rico? Yeah, and throwing them paper towels? I said, you don't want to know what I said. I was so mad. My best friend had to calm me down. You would think I knew him for real. But I know how crooked he is because of the stuff they used to say in New York. And one of my friends experiencing racism in his own hotel. Like people don't get it. He's you ever heard about empty hollers? The men that come with one motive, ain't coming with a motive of trying to build with you or trying to love on you. They come with a motive. That's an empty holler. When a guy comes to you and try to game you to get your cat. Yeah, those are empty hollers. This is what Bush, look at me. I'm about to say bullshit. This is what this orange man is representing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the economy's down. Yeah, it wasn't so good with you either. Biden came into a big ass mess. People think that he's a fucking magician to get everything in order the way they like it. They had to fix what they was left. They forgot about that. I'm passionate about it because it's irking my damn nerves. And Kamala get on that stage and showing grace and doing a good fucking speech. I'm fucking proud of her. I'm proud of her regardless of what God. I really feel she's going to get in. It is meant for us to be shook like that for God's reasons. Take heed to it. There's something that God wants us to really think about. You know what I'm saying? For one, I like with me. I'm at sure I'm at fault of this. I only kind of vote when it's the president's time. I gotta make it my business to also vote when it's not the president's time. You know what I'm saying? That's my that's my support for America as a whole. Play my part, because if I could make sure I went and voted for this, I gotta continue to make my ancestors proud. You know, and I'm not telling anyone who to choose. This is just what I feel right now. Hey me, hey Jamaica. I always want to say that. That's a nice name for you. It fits you. And girl, if y'all don't know Meek, she's a hairstylist. She be rocking. She rocks. She rocks. Tell them your addresses so you get some clientele. Throw your number up there and shit. I'm telling you, she's anointed. Her hands is anointed. And Meek is another person that I've met on YouTube that I feel like I've known her for quite some time. And it's only been, what, a year since? It's the connection. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm watching this. I ain't even watching no, but I feel like such a bad sister. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta see what's what, engaging them. But I'm learning a lot from this stuff too. I'm here, sis, just moving around. I'm here. I hear you, boo boo. I know you are. Yeah, about a year. About a year. Yeah, about a year. I'm slow right now, Meek Meek, if you know what I'm saying. And I love how you were encouraging people to vote, but you weren't saying who to vote for. Yeah, I don't want, because we got to think realistically. A lot of us don't like to vote, only when we feel like it's convenient for us. And if you really think realistically, there were people like Martin Luther King, some of my ancestors, um, that that went and protested and fought for our right, not only as minorities, but also as women, having that right to go and pick who you want to pick. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who you pick, regardless, just practice it and pray on it before you vote. I could tell you right now, don't vote for the orange man, but if he works well to your soul, you feel like he's going to benefit you after you did your research and analyze his the way he was doing things, you know. Hey, Big Cap. Hey, Meek. I'm Cap, but around here I'm known as boyfriend number two. How you doing? And do you have a main dude? Cause that's our brother Cap. Hello, and I got a half one, half about to be in the Cat. That's Meek Meek. She has a sense of humor too. They ain't gotta be all serious all the time. Shit, gotta have a little fun. Yes, thank you. Subscribe to her, Cap. She be streaming now at night. No, she don't. She just press that bell so that she can get alerted. Cause sometimes when she feel like going during the day, she will. And sometimes we can have fun on this internet, but sometimes I like to go into chats that is really talking about something that's really beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to evolve. I know I was a hot mess. I know I have not done things that were godly and still don't do things that is godly. But I am fighting for all my life to make sure I am part of the numbers. And if that's being used to get on this internet to share what I may be experiencing, the feelings, or the stuff that I may come in contact with, I know for sure that it's gonna help someone else in that similar situation, to help them to make wise decisions, because sometimes it could take a quick reaction and we find ourselves in a place that we didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main purpose. Have I played roles on this app? I have. Have I made comments about people? I have, because I was caught in the moment. But I swear, in these last 2 years, God has been working something terrible with my heart. The forgiveness. I'm finding out that forgiveness is giving me freedom. Freedom of being okay that things happen, and not call myself a victim. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason, one of many reasons why I'm voting for Kamala. Because as a kid, I didn't like bullies either. She has empathy for others. No, we all don't get things right. You know what I'm saying? Even with Trump. If Trump wasn't such an asshole and took this presidency a little more serious than being an a-hole, then I feel like he could become something. I think God put something in everyone. But in this situation, in my opinion, yes, Trump had an assignment. His assignment, his first presidency, was to shake the White House. Because we all know it was division in the White House. Now that his side seen what they was dealing with and how he turned against their ass, now this election, what you seeing is something great happening. Unity. People now are going to be able to agree to disagree without incorporating hate. Like really getting down to the nitty gritty and doing things together, whether you a fucking Democrat or a damn Republican or whatever other party. As a whole, you're seeing that. Why I feel that Trump is not going to win is because the assignment that God had ordained over his life is coming to a full head. And I don't not normally like talking about politics because you do have ignorant people that likes to, um, battle why the party that you're talking about is so great and how you so. I don't want to argue because I have an opinion and a voice too, and this is what I see. You know what I'm saying? And what God puts on my spirit. He was meant to shake the White House. This election, we're seeing the fruit of our labor, what we had to endure. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, it may not look like it, but if you keep that trust with the Most High, knowing that He will work it well, whichever way it goes, when the election is revealed who it is, either we're going to be excited and grateful and have so much gratitude, or we're going to be sad and be like, you know what? It's time to start stocking up. Do that anyway, even if Kamala wins. Because we still don't know. This shit is so tight that you can't even find the crack of my ass. It is so tight that I'm blended with the other cheek. There's just one big ass cheek. I'm being funny, but I'm serious. Because this shit is causing so many anxiety. I'm like, why I can't watch someone talk about, I'm like thinking about the damn election. Like, what's going on now? What's this? What's that? You know? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But guys, I'm coming out here doing my due diligence. Yes, y'all already know who I voted for, but I'm not telling y'all to vote for who I'm voting for. I plead my case. The final seal and me feeling good of my choice was when the comedian felt so comfortable to say that my island was an island full of garbage. I don't know about y'all. I'm Puerto Rican, and I wasn't born in Puerto Rico, but I've been to Puerto Rico. It's beautiful. My motherland is beautiful. It's pure. And one thing about us Puerto Ricans, and I may display it with y'all, when we love someone, we gonna make sure we be there mentally, spiritually, and physically. We are family net. We love people. We love life. We love our culture. And y'all like Spanish food, right? And even, I'm just not going to only mention Hispanics, but African American too. A comment was mentioned, and I was like, yo, You know why? Because my bloodlines has 1/3 Africans. So I am a part of what we're going through right now. We're witnessing some things happening. And thank you for the likes. I tried to come on here with a topic that we could talk about because sometimes, we feel like we by ourselves watching this shit. And my man don't want to, he's like, I don't want to hear it. And then I'm talking to my daughter-in-law because she's an undecided voter that is 25 years old, and I'm trying to tell her, read that 2025. You're going to deny it. You have to think long term. You can't think right now. God forbid, okay, you married. If this happens, that 2025 includes that the Social Security. They want to eliminate that. What does it mean for you when you get older? God forbid something happens to your husband. With all that money he don't work hard for, how you gonna survive being now a widower? Let me know, because I'm not wishing that on my son. But I had to be realistic with her. You know what I'm saying? Well, welcome. Put some of that culture. I mean, shut your mouth, Cap. I'm trying to be serious here. You know what I'm saying? Boyfriend number 2, I'm your sister right now. All right, Sister Rissy. I'm not girlfriend number 1. Girlfriend number 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not nobody's girlfriend. If my boyfriend read this, not my boyfriend, my man reads this, he gonna swear we cheating. So stop saying that. Somebody got, you can't have a whole, but you can't be with everybody in the chat. You're gonna get played out, big cat. I could be your big sister. I can't handle 2 men. I can't. One of y'all gonna get fucked up because I'm a Gemini. We selfish. You share that dingaling with everybody. I'm messing with you, Cap. But I'm serious. I'm your sister. I'm your sister. Okay? Got it? But yeah, we have to continue to spread the word. I want to go vote for this one, vote for this one. But I have to be fair. I have to have people to have their own backbone to pick who their heart tells them to pick. Who God, because the heart God speaks through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I chill, but I'm not burning out on the Aquarius in me. Won't let me. That's that air sign. That's that. You could go ahead. You could be free, but when I'm on live, I'm Sister Maritza. Okay. Okay, just only on my live, cause that'll be funny. They're gonna be think I have my favorites. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep it Christ-like, brother. Okay. I don't want your player ways to be exposed. I'm just looking out, bro. But yeah, okay. I gotta get my ass out of here. So let me go live, because I was watching a rally of Waltz. I like him. I like him, and it is good to, when we going through these elections to do more of research, finding out these things and what they really represent. Because right now it's like they sales. He's doing his rallies like he's a salesperson, like a businessman. Sister Kamala is doing it like she's in court. Like I'm gonna tell you what I'm about and what you're gonna get and stand on it. You don't hear it in yo, Kamala's with us, man. I'm telling you, she's gangster. She's gang. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. All right, and I smoke it. I smoke the crush, Mary Jane. Yeah, I just said it. I just don't like if it was another Republican running against Harris. I wouldn't be so invested, because that's the word, so invested into this politics that I freaking try to remind myself not to be too much into this. But I can't help it because this is my freedom. My freedom and my right to choose. Like, somebody's trying to take that shit away from me. Not only for me, but for you. I am part of the numbers that is receiving re- retirement disability. This is money that I put in for the years that have worked. 17 years in the postal office, in the post office, and sporadic Burger King, all that shit counts. When you get to a point where you are redeemed disabled and have no choice but to be out, you see how Social Security works on our favor. Don't vote for temporarily fix. Because what he's sells pitching us, it ain't valid. If people think, oh yeah, that he gave us money, we had checks coming in. But guess who got it back? The fucking IRS was waiting right there. Did you get 2010 and 12? They was making sure you got them checks. And when the following year came in, they took that shit back. So we ain't benefit nothing. They gave us a loan and they took that shit back. And that's a fact. Because I pay all my retirement. Can y'all hear me? Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me now? Just say yay or nay. Yay or nay. Yay or nay. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. I was going to continue to say it. Thank you so much. Am I making sense today, guys? Yo, December 5th is the day to vote. Thank God they invented this early voting for people that may not have time to go vote, which most corporations and businesses would allow you a day to go vote. They make sure that they give you that time to go vote. You know what I'm saying? Um, but since this man has caused so much ruckus about this voter fraud and shit like that, they want to make sure that they can curve this motherfucker before he can even start complaining about the votes being rigged. And he already started. He don't even know. The votes are still coming in. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down. We on the seesaw right now. We are not gonna. They already said that we might not know who wins on election night. It may take a freaking week. I promise you. So if you have not voted, I don't know where you at in the states where they can allow you to still register. I think their cut line is Saturday, and they register right then and there, where you could be able to vote or what. I know I'm registered. I've been registered. As soon as I moved to North Carolina, I said, great. One more Democrat in North Carolina, because this is a Republican state. Even though Democrats, I learned that I knew Obama was going to win. He was a smooth criminal. He was smooth. But is normally Republican. So the fact that there's a possibility that we can flip the state and I'm a part of it, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to give God the glory because I remember I told you the enemy didn't want me to vote because that was one less vote for Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I know my vote is counted for. But anyway, make sure you vote. Encourage others to vote for their choice. Tell them to exercise it. It's a matter of their freedom. If you don't vote, you can't complain, guys. And that's just keeping it all the way real. He said that if he don't win, He won't accept it. Yeah, he's a big fucking sore loser. He ain't gonna have no choice but to accept it. You see what happened in January 6th? He don't have to accept it, but it is gonna be what it's gonna be. This was a close election. It was a good election. They both fought the way they fought. You feel what I'm saying? So I give flowers because he did his thing. He got his peoples, he got his followers. But at some point, you can't be a sore loser. Feel me? And he's going to learn this year that he can't always get what he wants. You feel me? He cannot get what he wants. And he will pay for what he put out there. We all reap what we sow. This is his sowing season. Yep, I believe that. I feel that in my spirit. And just continue to pray for him too, despite of what he's showing. Because he needs it. He needs it. If we want things to work in our favor, we have to learn to even pray for the people that we don't agree with. Amen? So stay positive. Continue to be who you are. Remember, God accepts you and meets you where you stand. You're never far off to getting to know him. I promise you, you start praying, you start incorporating God in everything that you do. And you know what? Everything is open season. It's open season for God to do what he does best and mold you and make you to the person that you was meant to be from the very beginning. I'm just so happy came out of my shell and allowing for myself to heal by forgiving the people that has caused any trauma, any hurt, anything, even up to this day. I don't have no bad blood with nobody. It's either I deal with you or I don't. And that's the way I'm rolling. I'm surrounding myself with people that are like-minded, that wants to grow, that wants to roll different, that wants to be a blessing. Just like we bless along the way. You know, I'm a natural born encourager. It's in my birth when I was born. Because I don't like to see people hurt. I hate bullies. That's why I'm so rah-rah. I don't like that. I don't like that. Especially I don't like nobody fucking with me if I ain't calling for you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a good person until you prove me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? If I have to cut now, I don't sit there and entertain nobody. I ain't got the time. You don't like me? Kudos. Join the line. But I know there's a lot. I know one person that loves the fuck out of me. And that's God himself. Because I could have been dead and gone. My illness could have took me out. I could have been paralyzed and not being able to do as much as cook a meal for my family. So forgive me if y'all don't like it. But my gratitude today is being able to do all these things that I took advantage of at one point. So I'm using the rest of my life. I don't know how much time I got here. Is to encourage another sister or brother to not lose hope and to start their process by just being me. Because I ain't got it all together. I fuck up every day. And I'm brutally honest. I don't lie. I don't hide from no one. Yes, me and Mary Jane have been partners for a long time. I know I'm not supposed to do it, but this is something that God will deliver me from in his time, just like he delivered me from drinking. Me drinking Saturday, that was so beneath me. I was so disappointed. For 2 days, I felt like I done drank the whole bottle of tequila. But I deserved them shots because it was a celebration. I'm going to be a grandmother. I didn't think I would be able to see that. Excuse me. My son, my youngest son next year is about to get his master's. You know what that says about me as a mother? The black sheep of the family, the person that they thought I would never get out the projects. They thought I was going to be a juvenile delinquent. I just learned how to finesse around police. You know what I'm saying? Cry wolf, help! Ha ha! Next year is the year 2025. I'll be 51. Started getting real serious about my health. I told my man, I said him too, because he'll be 59. Yeah, I got me a sugar daddy. I love that man. He was 29 and I was 23 when I met him. Yes, and I've been with him through thick and thin. But anyway, so that's it. I was speaking real good, right? That's how my mind, I'm over here trying to get myself together. My mind start wandering and shit. I start talking about other shit that I don't need to be talking about. But just keep hope alive. If you have not voted, go vote. Vote, vote, vote. If I could tell you, I will, who to vote for. I just say pray before you make a decision. Do your research. Next Tuesday, we got a couple of days for you to decide to go out there and vote for your choice. Make a wise choice. Make sure it lines up with the Most High. Alright? So, be blessed. I gotta get out of here. It's almost 5 o'clock. I could talk. Woo! Alright, peace out. I love y'all. And enjoy the rest of your day.